And we are live, finally. Holy smokes. All right, so a little bit of technical difficulties tonight. Got us about 15 minutes down, but we're ready to roll. I'm going to be doing a MOAB Colab. I believe it's 4 points if I get it under the 10 minutes with the 5-minute afterburn. I think it's 5 points if I get it under 3 minutes. I don't know that I'm going to be able to do it in under 3 minutes. That's a real challenge for me. So as long as I get it into me in under 10, I'll be a happy camper. So without further ado, Heathen tonight is going to be doing, I think, a couple of tubes of Terra. So we're going to get him to do one of his tubes, and then I'm going to do my MOAB. So we're going to sit through a 15-minute with Heathen while he does one tube. And then I believe, so let's add Heathen right now. Heathen, brother.
How's it going?
It's going great. I'm glad to finally be up and live now. Is after technical difficulties and the late schmuck that didn't show up on time and all that stuff. So we're ready to roll. I'm going to bring in Heiko. He's going to be playing along a little bit with us tonight. Heiko?
So I'm just going to be doing the one, what is it called? The White Lightning. That's what it's called. Lightning. I've still got a couple in stock. It is an absolutely amazing, great start on your hot challenges. You can get them through heatingupthecapital.com. We still have a couple in stock. I'm going to do this one because I actually have an interview at 10 o'clock and I cannot really be sitting there with cap cramps while Angela has to do all the talking. So I'm just going to take it easy tonight, and I will be doing this with Heathen's first challenge. My interview is at 10 o'clock, so I'll be doing this one.
Okay, and I wanted to say that that's one of the best first challenges anyone can do because it's a really doable challenge. And the best thing about that challenge is if you look at the list of peppers that go into that little chocolate bar, it is phenomenal. Those are some stellar pods that went into making that one little piece of chocolate. And
it tastes good too.
It doesn't taste bad at all. Exactly. You get a really good sense, but it does taste like peppers. That's the crazy thing, right? It doesn't taste bad, but it does taste like those insane peppers that are in there. But it's a good starter. I think the same, like a Pocky chip is a good place to start, or a White Lightning. Those are really good first challenges for people to do. So we got a few viewers. We got Bob, Kevin K, 808 Kevin K said aloha, bro. How's it? Aloha.
Mele Kaliki Maka.
Yeah, I don't know about Heathen. I'm afraid to ask Heathen to stand up, but I'm wearing my.
You don't want me to stand up.
No, I didn't think so. I already knew that.
I was outstanding in my field today, so I mean that's all that I can say.
Yep, and it shall be phenomenal. Oh, I even forgot to tee up the. Okay, let me get this fired up. My high-tech lick 'em and stick 'em suction pigs. All right, here's the.
Don't forget the disclaimer, eh, guys?
Yep, I got to call that up too. Okay, let's get this like that. Reset it to 0. Make sure it's on screen. Yep, that always works well. And then I got to get my disclaimer pictures.
So what I think is a good idea, because you're going to be jumping in later, Greg.
Yep.
Read the disclaimer now, because then it's out of the way.
Okay.
Yep. We'll all three just read it. That way it's out of the way.
I, Greg Frank Fire and Hole Marcus, am over 18 years of age, of sound mind, somewhat, and have read and understood the hot sauce / product disclaimer on the League of Fire website. In summary, I accept that the League of Fire, their suppliers and manufacturers will, under no circumstances, be responsible for or liable for any claims of injury or damage arising from me consuming this product or multiples thereof. I acknowledge and agree to this fact without question. Take it away, Heathen.
All right. I, Heathen Raider, I'm over 18, sound mind, have read and understood hot sauce product disclaimer on the League of Fire website. In summary, I accept that the League of Fire, their suppliers, Heiko, and manufacturers will under no circumstances be responsible for or liable for any claims of injury, damage, anything else arising from me consuming these here products or multiples thereof. I acknowledge and agree to this fact without question.
And I, Heiko Krijsman, am over the age of 18 and sound-minded and have read and understood the hot sauce product disclaimer of the League of Fire website. In summary, I accept that the League of Fire, the suppliers and manufacturers will under no circumstances be responsible or liable for any claims of injury or damage arising from the consuming of this product or multiples thereof. I acknowledge and agree with this, to this fact without a question.
Right on. So
We'll
I'm going to eat this first tube, and then I'm going to play it by ear. If I feel like eating a second tube, I'll eat a second tube right along with Greg. The times match up perfectly.
Yep.
And if not, then I'll be his cheerleader and quasi timekeeper. There it is, right there.
Be
What I'm going to do is
be aggressive.
I'm going to be eating this one. And like I said, I've got an interview at 10 o'clock, so I will not be able to sit it out all the way out. But
look at that.
Ooh, that's a big one.
That's a big one.
First one to come out. It's like, are you sure? Are you really sure?
I'd rather have lots of those biggies, I'll tell you. Eating the little ones is no fun.
No, especially 1 and 2 at a time, right? I mean, it
just takes
you're
too long.
finding time at that point.
The good thing about getting a honker like that is it equals like 5 other small ones.
Yep. Eat 2 of those.
And by the way, I'm going to eat that doggone thing first. Get the big one right out.
Hold on.
It's going to taste incredible, too. I like the big ones. They taste good. Those big, juicy peanuts taste so good. All right.
They're so nice and salty. Just got to love these nuts. I'll wait till Heiko gets his. Heiko's isn't time, so I'll wait till Heiko gets his done before I go. Everybody can see my nuts right there.
Yeah, I can see your nuts. I don't know. Did you guys watch Dark and Bella? They did their hot balls, and there was just endless innuendos.
Oh, they were in pain. I saw that.
Oh my God, it was so good. I love it. And Bella was in serious distress there. I was impressed that it beat her up as bad as it beat me up. That was something.
Hey, stop talking. I mean, my chocolate is melting in my fingers.
So
get it, Heiko. 3,
2, 1, let her rip.
No milk for 5 minutes.
Yeah. I really do like that challenge, though. I only ever did one of them, and it kind of makes me a little bit sad. I would have liked to have done a couple more. I think that stacking 5 of these would be a really interesting challenge.
You know, there's no time on his, right?
Oh, it's just to eat the thing. That's all you have to do.
You can use it zero that thing.
Reset that thing. No timing required. Nice little buzz, though. I'm guessing you're going to get a good little burn out of that.
Yay!
Cheers.
1 minute fire point.
1 whole point. All right. All right. So you
tell me. I'm ready whenever. 3, 2, 1, go for it.
Fire in the hole.
Dang it, thing is huge.
That's a nice crunchy one. I'm a little jealous, I have to admit. I guess that says something about how much I like large nuts in my mouth. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
So the thing about the White Lightning, it's got a good burn to it. It's for us, it's a good mouth burn. A little bit in the back of the throat. It's not overwhelming. I mean, I can feel it's going down, but it's nothing compared to the cheesy balls, or definitely not the Tuatara nuts.
Hello, Bjorn.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have the raccoon sweat, so I mean that's a good thing. But yeah, for somebody that has not done any of the challenges, this is a really, really big challenge. Angela Crumbs has done it twice. She's burning up every single time.
Yep. But it doesn't destroy her so bad that she never wants to do another challenge again. That's the beautiful thing. It gives you a little zap, and you think, "Oh, look at that! I did that." It gives you that win.
Well, it depends on if you're in it. I mean, Angela is somebody that doesn't do hot stuff, right? I mean, she is to the point that she's like, "I'm never doing another challenge again. I've done it twice. I'm done."
Yeah.
But it's definitely something that a lot of people can do. It is a very great beginner challenge, and it is available. So, I mean, it's a good way to get into the League of Fire.
Yep. He's doing great.
Even just crunching away.
Yeah, I was thinking he's going to probably finish 3.5, something like that. No, not that.
It's going to be about 5, 6.
5 or 6, yeah. Okay. See, when the best one that I've seen is Beard Meats Food. So he's a competitive quantity eater, right? And so for him, it's all about how fast he can get it down. He did a tube of terror, and he got it down in like 2 minutes and change. It was like ridiculous how fast he got it down. But the next 3 minutes for him were hell. He was so destroyed. He was ruined, and he had to tap out. Like by the 4th minute, 5th minute, he was in serious distress. And
So the thing for me is, I can get this tube down if I get the right nuts, the right size nuts, like the ones that Ethan pulled out the first one. If I get those, I can get them in me within 5 to 6 minutes. I'm good with a tube. I've done a tube of terror twice I tapped out. My 6-minute mark for me, it is just the end of the line. My mouth is telling my body, you've had enough, you're done. It's not even the heat that I've got in my stomach, because I've never had cat cramps from a what do you call it, the tube of terror. Last one I couldn't even get out, and I did not have any ill effects at all. So it literally is for me a time challenge. I need to get them down. I need to have decent sized nuts so I can get them down quick.
Yep, I'll agree too. I've done 4 tubes and I've never had a cramp. It's a really good challenge in that sense, that if you're terrified of cramps, this is one that won't haunt you, right?
Well, if you're not a beginner.
Yeah, you have to have some tolerance for sure. It's not a beginner challenge.
I mean, we're talking about people that eat hot sauce with breakfast, lunch, and every snack in between.
Yeah.
So that makes a big difference. I mean, the tolerance of the people that go into the tube of terror is quite high.
I was watching Katie Prettyman did the hot balls, I think, the other night. And I was watching her video, and she said the only 2 challenges that she tapped on were the Cully's ramen, which is the first challenge that ever gave me a cramp. I almost died, I think, from that one. I had a cramp. Hours later, I had a cramp in a parking lot. I had to stretch out in the back of the van.
Yeah, you told me that.
Oh, my God, it was brutal because I didn't bring the peanut butter with me, right? I was fine all the way home until I didn't have the peanut butter anymore. And I was the one coming home. I'm thinking about the pep reading contest. I'm mixing my 2 stories, but so the Cully's ramen was the first one that gave me a cramp, and I thought I was going to die. I thought I had an ulcer. I thought it was over. And then she said the second one she tapped out on was the Nemesis, and I had to say that's a bar that will tame any aspiring chili head, right?
Let's just pay some attention to Heathen, because he's just soldiering on and doing it Heathen style.
Yep, getting her done. Can't talk, he's eating. I could take the lesson.
Hope we're not distracting you with our jabbering.
I know. Got to keep it lively. But yeah, the Nemesis bar, that to me, I don't know how I finished that. That's astonishing to me. And it clued me into the fact that I have another gear that I didn't know I had. And
but the thing that I actually find very surprising is that the balls hit you that hard. It really shows that people have different ways that they react to different challenges. The balls for me were actually, Johnny's balls, the cheesy balls, were actually relatively easy. I mean, they did not hit me very hard. I was able to expel them afterwards. I didn't have any ill effects. I know that you didn't. I know that I kept them down, 3 in a row, which is Heathen style, and that definitely gives it a good heat to it. But I did not have any ill effects, and they didn't hit me as hard as they did you. Where the tube of terror, I cannot get down. Like I said, for me, it's more of a challenge thing. The 6 balls is 6 minutes. It's basically 1 minute per ball. So once the 6th one is down, there's just the afterburn of the last 5 minutes. It's a 10-minute challenge. So it really goes to show that all the challenges are different. 6 minutes.
There we go. Last 2. That's it. Gonna mail the crumbs to Crumbs.
Yes.
Dump that in an envelope.
She said yes.
Hey, I triple dog dared Max the other day to eat the crumbs out of the tube of the hot balls. He said not a chance. He wasn't following that
he's
one.
getting smarter. That's good.
Yes, he's learning, right? There we go.
You don't get hit by Gazoo.
1 tube down. A little bit of nose run. That's a good sign.
A little bit. Yeah.
A little bit. Yep. You know what always killed me when I watch like Spice Boys, right? So those guys, they start spitting, and once you start spitting, it doesn't stop. You're done. And you'll produce so much. You ever see the one where Sebastian is spitting in his hoodie? He had his hoodie on backwards and he was spitting in the front of his hoodie. And I was thinking, good luck taking that hoodie off later, man. But it wouldn't stop. It's like a waterfall all of a sudden, right?
So the thing about that is, and we're going to get very technical right now, the moment that you start producing a lot of saliva, that means that you're actually on the verge of throwing up, because it's actually coating your esophagus to make sure that there's no harm being done.
Yep. I knew it.
It's your body getting ready to expel something that it doesn't want to have in there.
So after the 2 endurance that we did, after that, I was okay. I went upstairs, and then I started getting some cramps, and I started getting the cramp. I went and lay down on the couch. As soon as I lay down on my side, my mouth was watering like crazy. I knew, gotta get to the bathroom now because it's happening, right? And so, yeah, it's exactly right. When you start salivating like that, you know it's just your body trying to make it happen.
Yep.
Right? So we got 3 people watching, nobody commenting. Come on, say something. Somebody say something. I don't know yet.
How you doing there, Heathen?
Okay.
Looks a little warmish. That was a hot one.
That was a hot one. Yeah.
Yeah. I can tell.
Yeah, you're actually looking affected. It doesn't happen very often.
That was a hot one.
Yeah.
Maybe that's the ones with the big nuts are easier to get down, but maybe they're a little hotter too.
No, it's just you get certain tubes that are hotter than others. That one was a scorcher.
Wow.
But I've got 6 minutes yet to ride.
Yep. Big Sold says, hey guys. Hey, Big Sold. Okay. Hey, good work. There we go. Damn right. That was good work. Especially if it's a hot one. Like, I don't think people realize just what that means. Like, I've done 4 tubes. I think I've had 2 tubes that were really hot and 2 tubes that were meh.
Well, the thing for that, I mean, when Heathen said something is hot, you should watch some of his videos back, because Heathen is somebody that can pound down things like there's no tomorrow. He's done the crunchies with no problem. He's done multiple tubes of tear with no problem. He's done so many challenges with no problem. He's done 3 sets of balls.
3 of the balls. That's insane.
These guys.
Yep.
In a row, and he wasn't nearly as affected as I see him right now. No. So it really tells you something that this is a hot tube.
Yep.
And you never know. You never know, when you're going to get one of those, like Mickeys or whatever you want to call it.
Forrest Gump's mom said it best, right?
Life's like a box of chocolates.
You never know what you're going to get. Life is like a tube of terror. How's that?
Yeah, that's much better, actually.
Much better.
We should have done that from now on.
There we go. Man, we're losing viewers. Well, somebody dropped out and popped back
That's
in.
okay.
Ah.
I mean, this is such a hot tube, it'll probably be the only one I do tonight, because I got to work in the morning.
Holy crap. All right, well, you'll be...
Well, I got to work at 6.
Well, that's the reason why I didn't do a tube right now. I got an interview in about 25 minutes. I can't be cramping up at that point.
I mean, I'm at like a 4 or a 5 right now.
Wow. That's saying something.
So that's an 11 or a 12 or a 15.
Yeah, by 15 minutes, I'll be down to probably a 2 or a 3. But I'm normally at a 1 after a 2, after the 15-minute mark. And I'm like, with that hot a tube, I'll probably stick to 1 tonight.
All right.
You're getting excited there?
Start unboxing here. So we got number 12. I think this came from you, Heathen.
Yep, it did.
Yep. It's been in my...
See, it's funny. A lot of tubes will get you in the ears. This one is just radiating really strong in my mouth and my throat.
Yeah, right here?
Yeah. Normally it'll get me in the ears a little bit. Not so much in the throat, just like mouth and ears. This one is mouth and throat. So it's a totally different burn profile from...
Well, that's what I said. When I found my tubes, every single time, in the first one, I was pretty much a rookie. I mean, it was my 3rd challenge I was going into, and I was not ready for it, and I knew it, and it killed me. But what happened The last one that I did was the same thing. It was just my mouth and my throat were just done. It's like I hit the 6-minute mark. I couldn't get them all down, and I was just, that's it. I can't do it.
Yeah, see, now my heat's ramping down some.
It almost feels like you swallowed steel wool sometimes. It just scrapes. It just feels like abrasive. All right.
Yeah, that was a good one.
Good tolerance builder.
Oh, heck yeah. And that's the thing is, when you keep hitting challenges, like me and Gregor are kind of like on a Wednesday, Saturday schedule.
Yep, 2 a week. Yep.
It'll help you for the next one.
It sometimes seems like 1 step forward, 2 steps backwards, though.
And sometimes, some days, you know how it is, you can just beast.
Yeah.
And other days, you just get wrecked.
The day you did 3 of those, that you were just ready to roll.
Oh, the frick! The day that you did 2 endurance in a row. Come on. I mean, you were the one that was calling it out. I mean, you were on a roll at that point. You were ready to go. You were done. You were going for it. It is literally the state of mind that you're in that can actually help you over the next hurdle. You need to be in the right frame of mind, and you need to have the right time to do that. I mean, there's so many things that go along with it. I've made mistakes. I've done. Excuse me. I've done 2 pocket chips in a row without any problem. Made the mistake of not being prepared for the one that I did after that, and I did 1, and that wrecked me. It is not a hard challenge at all, but it is just the state of mind that you need to be in to actually get into a challenge. You've got days that you're in a better state of mind than other days. So
this thing smells incredible.
I got my money's worth on that too.
Yep. All right, I'm gonna start getting mine cut apart here. I am allowed to chop it up before I start. Correct?
Yep. You can chop it on any configuration you want. Just keep it all in sight.
Look at that. There it is. The 1 square in the middle.
I know what's in the middle.
Yep. The MOAB. I've done that one twice. I did a white one and a regular milk.
You did?
Yep.
I've only seen the one, just the white one.
I thought I did the chocolate one first.
No, you did the white one.
Just the white one? Oh.
Yeah, you just did one of those.
Okay.
Ooh, that was a good one.
The chewiness is the hard part on that. And Heathen, you got it. That's 1 tube down for you, man.
15. Yeah. Wow, holy smokes. It's going to be a lot of cubes. I'm just systematically halving it. That's a lot of squares, man.
Since you're done your challenge, I'm going to take a sip right now. Cheers, brother.
Yep.
Cheers.
There we go. All right.
My nose is even on fire from that.
Yeah, I can hear that. And that's awesome for me to see that from you.
I think that's the hottest tube I've ever ate, to be honest with you. I've ate some hot ones, man. That one was just crazy hot.
The hottest one ever, maybe. All right. Well,
Big Al
was a heathen special.
Thanks, Big Al.
I've already committed the fatal mistake of not putting on my glove before I started messing with it. So I'll just use right hand, left hand.
Okay. So reset your clock. Reset your clock.
Yeah, I'll get her done. There we go. Stop.
Yeah, the brownie itself is about a half a pound, so that's a huge, huge brownie.
Yeah, I agree. And I've already done the 1. That was the first Old Agnes challenge I ever did was the 1. So it's basically this brownie without the piece of MOAB stuck in the middle.
Right.
Right. So I know what I'm in for. And I was thinking, can I possibly do it in under 3 minutes? And I really don't think I can. I think that's nearly impossible.
It's the chewiness of the MOAB that is inside there that is going to give you a huge challenge for the reason that it is so freaking chewy. We've all done the MOAB, and it is just the taffy that is inside. It is tasty like hell, but the taffy inside is so hard to get through. It is so rough. unless you heat it up, which you're not supposed to be doing and you're not allowed to be doing. Some people may do it, but that is the whole thing. You need to have it actually at room temperature, and that makes it such a good challenge.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Greg.
All right, I'm lubed up, ready to roll.
So I may be checking out halfway through. That is not because I don't support you guys, but I got an interview in about 18 minutes. So
Right on.
All right. Not a problem. I'll leave you in until you disappear. You can jump yourself out, and then I'll know. All right, so. All right. That's a lot of little cubes. I didn't think it was going to be that many cubes. It have too many times it got cut in half. Okay, so start and then start eating. So here we go. 3,
Okay.
2,
You got this, Greg.
1. Fire in the hole.
You just keep working at it. Don't talk. Just get to work and eat it. Take your time. Don't choke.
Don't even go for the speed. It is more about getting it down, because you can choke yourself. You've seen Mike Jack with you don't want to be getting that whole pipe all the way down blocked off.
Yeah, and the longer you take, the better burn you get too.
That's another advantage.
Well, that's a good thing, because this is all about training right now. The heat is finally gone from that tube.
Wow.
That took a long time. That took a really long time for you.
Yeah, normally it's
about 4 or 5 minutes and you're back to zero.
Yep. That was a crazy hot tube. I'm actually very surprised. That's the most lit up I've been from a tube, and I haven't taken time off. My tolerance is still good. That was just a crazy hot tube.
Well, you've been going on continuously, so yeah. I mean, this just goes to show that no two tubes are the same.
They're not.
Because I know where the tubes that you have come from, and when I get them, so it's really no two tubes are the same. You don't get that, Greg?
Mm-hmm. Mowing it down.
There you go.
Halfway. I'm not halfway through the plate.
Yeah, buddy, don't talk, buddy. Don't talk.
Just concentrating, eating, breathing, and everything. That's the main thing that you need to do.
Yep. Don't talk.
I mean, I like the speed addition to the challenge for people that are into speed eating. I am not into speed eating. Just take your time, do whatever you can. I mean, even with the MOAB, I did it in the 6:33, which is a decent time, but it shouldn't be the main focus for me.
Molly Schuyler did it in a minute and a half or something.
Yeah, well, she's a competitive speed eater as well. So I mean, that's there's people that can actually open up their gullet and basically slide everything down. That's what it comes down to. I've been in drinking competitions where people
open their throat.
I can drink a pint of beer in a very quick pace, like 3 lugs and it's down. There's people that can open up their gullet and they just pour it down. I mean, you can't compete with those people. So the heat is more of a challenge, and even if you get it down that quick, you're going to have hell to pay afterwards, because that is all sitting in your stomach without being properly cut down, and all this capsaicin is going to be sitting in your stomach and all of a sudden being dispersed all the way over your lining. So,
Doing great, Greg. Take your time.
You got time, bud. You got plenty of time.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't matter how long you take, as long as you finish it and do your afterburn. I think I took like 12 minutes to finish the doggone thing or something like that. But I wasn't worried about it. I would just get it down.
Oh yeah, you did the slow one that time. Yeah.
I'm always slow.
So
You
I
were
do
trying
have
to
to
beat Stu's record, right? Or who was it you were trying to beat?
I was trying to beat Tracy. He had a 59 minutes for the MOAB, and I tried, and then I darn near bit a hole in my cheek about 37 minutes in, and I was like, okay, I'm done with this. Finish it. Yeah. I think that's a bridge too far of that record.
Yeah, it becomes a different kind of challenge, right?
I mean, well, yeah, and the Moab in itself is not a very hot bar at all. I mean, it's like a 1 or a 2 on the heat scale for most people that have a tolerance built up. But I tell you what, you sit there and just sit there and chew on it and chew on it and chew on it, like each square, like 5-10 minutes. And I tell you what, it starts getting a little warm.
It gets annoying.
Yeah.
Well, this is getting hot.
By the way, Primus sucks. They're playing in the background here.
Hey.
Winona's background, like Big Brown Beaver. Just to give you some support, bud.
Put on Mushroom Men.
Yeah, Les Claypool. I love the rumble of the diesel myself.
All right, you 5 minutes in, Greg.
Oh, keep it on screen. I almost took it off screen there for a second.
Doing great. You got plenty of time.
Oh, man.
So what's your next challenge, Heathen?
My next challenge, I don't know. I got to see what's coming in the mail.
I got an idea.
I know you got an idea.
They should be in on Wednesday. I'm going to be in on Wednesday.
If I have them Wednesday, by Wednesday, then yeah, we can do some balls. I don't know how many.
That, actually. Greg said it before. People have their challenges. You like the nuts. I like his balls.
I like both, actually.
Just happy I have no balls.
I'm a floozy that way.
I like these because, like I said, it is within my time limit. They're easy to digest. It's still a freaking hot challenge. Don't get me wrong. But it is just, it's easy for me to get down. And certain people can get certain things down easier than others. I'm better at balls. You're better at nuts.
I can accept that. And I still was right about my normal time of getting a tube down. It's just that thing was just brutal hot, and I was like, wow, I could do a second tube, but do I really want to? I got to work at 6 o'clock in the morning, and that thing just flogged me. I'm just thinking to myself, wow, how much cap crystals was in that tube?
You must have dropped in the bottom. You shook it, didn't you?
Just 7 minute mark, Greg.
You're doing good. You're about 3/4 of the way in, so you got it, man.
It's a hot one.
I've heard that people say the MOAB Colab is a little bit hotter than the one brownie.
The one, yeah.
I think that was the consensus.
How's your taffy to brownie ratio right now? You're doing good, man. Don't even talk. Just keep on eating.
My what ratio?
You're coming up to the 8 minute mark shortly. You're doing great. Just finish it. Either 3 or 4 points. That's the only difference. Once you finish it, do your afterburn.
Oh man, it's getting hot. Ooh.
You only got about 5 or 6 more bites. 5 or 6 more bites.
4.
It's the volume as well. I can see that being a huge, huge challenge.
It is. Those half-pound challenges are the toughest for me.
Yeah.
For me, it's chocolate. I mean, the one I did right now is a small one. Excuse me. What I did right now is a small one, but I tried to do the 3 bites with you. It's just the volume that just gets me, and the chocolate, the richness of it, the sweetness, and that is a challenge by itself. And then you got the heat going on with it as well. You're doing good, Greg. Come on.
Yeah. Finish the game, Greg. Finish the game. No more talking. Just dig in and get her done. Concentrate. Control your breathing and just get it down. 9:07. Get that thing down and get an open mouth before 10, and you get 4 points. You can do it. Chew and swallow.
Last square.
Okay, no talking. Chewing. Swallow.
Chew and swallow. Give me an open mouth.
30 seconds left, bud.
I'll count you down at 10 if you haven't shown me an open mouth by then. Come on, buddy.
10.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5,
Come
4,
on, get it done, bud.
3,
Open
2,
mouth now.
1. No! Right on!
There's no way you could time that any better. Literally 10 minutes, you got him down.
The king of the photo finish.
That is absolutely awesome.
9:59.
So that is about.
Now you got a 5 minute. Now you got a 5 minute afterburn, Greg. Control your breathing. Get through the 5 minute afterburn. So you got 3 points in the bag right now. You get through the 5 minute afterburn, you got 4 points, buddy.
You know what? You can do that. You've been through 5 minutes afterburns after an or you've done the nemesis number 1. You've done the chili nightmare, which is a nightmare for me, with a 5 minute afterburn, and you completed that, so you can do this for sure.
Oh, I'm sweating good.
I know you're almost a minute and a half in already, so you're doing good, man.
Just ride the wave now.
Oh yeah.
So if they need to post the boy on how to do this within 10 minutes, they're going to have to actually take this video and actually show you how to do it. Because that was the best way to do it within 10 minutes.
Yeah, I mean, if you're not going to get it done in under 3 minutes, the way Greg did it was perfect.
That's it.
Oh man. Ears are ringing. Mustache is sweating.
Raccoon eyes?
Yeah. I almost got a little down the wrong pipe, but it didn't go.
That's good.
Yeah.
Just control your breathing. Get through the afterburn, man. Come on.
Oh, the ears are ringing good now.
See,
No.
I didn't get the ear ring out of that tube. That was disappointing, but it was flogging my throat and my mouth so hard. I was like, wow. It was like I ate about 10 Reapers.
My ears are red, nice and red, rosy red.
It's funny how different things hit you differently. It is so amazing that, depending on the day as well.
Yeah, I've noticed that my tolerance is what it is, but there are some days where I can really go hard, and other days where I'm just like, okay, I'm good right there. Like tonight, you know. I mean, yeah, could I have ate a second tube? Oh yeah, I could have got it down, but it would have wrecked me probably.
Oh, you pay for it later, right? I mean, that's
yeah, and then I'd been at work in the morning, probably still cramping, as hot as that first one was.
How's it going, Greg? You're doing good, man.
I'm all right. It's gonna be.
Yeah, you're almost there now, man. You did great.
45 left. You're doing good.
And see, I'm going to be honest. I think I had the easier of the two challenges tonight. Well, in my opinion, because those half pounders with the chocolate, God, I was thinking all day, man, I'm glad I'm not eating the MOAB Colab.
Anyway, guys, I got to go.
All right.
Greg, you got this in the bag. Keep on going, man.
Yeah,
right.
I got it.
Thanks, brother. Talk
Have
to
a
you
great
later.
night, Heiko. Thank you for coming in.
There we go.
All right. Hang in there, Greg.
Oh, I got this.
I know you do.
I got to say, the sweat is running down my nose. Oh.
Yeah, I got a little sweat on my brow from that tube too.
Whew.
Nose was running pretty good. And I was like, wow.
It's like
Good
you
tolerance.
said, it's not like your nose is running like a waterfall. It's just that drip, right? Where you have to get the paper towel just to soften up the little dribble. Whew.
Yeah, we must have manners.
Man, that was a hell of a challenge. I'll say. That's a good.
About time you ate the doggone thing. I sent it to you months ago.
Yeah. Oh man.
But it worked out. While I'm waiting for my Heiko care package to come to where I have a little bit of variety in my life, the times matched up perfect. Both of us got a good burn session. I got a real good burn session. I'm really surprised by that. There you go.
God damn it. 2
completed challenges.
Whew.
You're going to need to edit that part there, Greg, at the end for League of Fire.
Oh, yeah? They don't like to do your number 1 sign?
I don't think so.
Oh, there's the pepper burps.
You all right?
I try not to ever swear or do anything. I'll do some risque stuff on camera with the wardrobe,
did I curse?
but I try not to curse or do any profane, just in case a kid's watching.
Jeebus, I didn't know I cursed. It fell out.
Just a little.
It's like a sneaky fart. That you have to apologize for after the fact. I got so much of the crud on my. I was going to say a different word that started with S, but wow, that was a burner.
Yeah, woo. That's a good challenge. Like I said, everybody's told me that the MOAB Colab is a little bit hotter than the one. I retired from anything MOAB after my 37-minute debacle. That's why I sent to you that brownie. I was like, "There's no way.
Really?
I don't even want to do it."
Woo!
Good job. So what's on? What are we gonna do this coming Wednesday, Greg?
Now
I've always got more of these, but
yeah, your mail has to come in. It's Death Nuts 3.0, a 9-pointer, because we ain't splitting it with nobody, right?
Heck no.
That's right. So it's a 9-pointer. Katie Prettyman said that it's way worse than a Tuba Terror, so keep that in mind for a second.
We'll see.
We'll see. But the Death Nuts on the 3.0 are 13 million, so that ramps up from a Tuba Terror.
Tuba Terror is 13.
Oh, I thought it was 9. Okay.
No. Tuba Terror is 13 million. The Death Nut 3 has got 16 million cap crystals on it.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's going to leave a mark.
But it's only on the level 5.
Yeah.
Level 1 is something like Scotch Bonnet or something. I don't know. Level 2 is like Brain Strain, something like that.
Yeah, but they all start with
a fun one. It'll be a fun one.
They start with a base of Reaper, so it's already going to be crazy hot. It doesn't matter what they add on after that.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's going to ramp up severely, like the 7 pots and the Brain Strains, and there's going to be a bunch of Douglas and Bootlas. Those are hotter than Reapers for sure.
They burn different. They're more sinister. Any of those like chocolate pots, man.
When I ate the chocolate Bootla that Ann bought me at Silly Chili's, I had tears running down my face. So when we did our hot balls, right, I'd lost 3 tears on that one. That's kind of like my scale, right? Like how many tears fell out of my face for that challenge, right? But when I did that chocolate Bootla, I cried for 30 minutes. I had tears running down my cheeks nonstop for 30 minutes, man.
Well, you'll have pods like that, like that orange special one that I sent back to Heiko. That thing there, I was sitting there doing gushers, with Reapers, like 2 or 3 gushers, and
with hardcore tink too.
Yeah. And I grabbed that orange one, right, and I ate it. Didn't even load it with tincture, and it was by itself. And I had no burn going on, and that thing absolutely wrecked me. And I was like, "What in creation was that pot? Hottest pot I've ever ate." So I I had half of it, right? Because I ate half of it and I took the seeds out of the other half and I ate it. And that's when I got lit up. So I had half a pot of seeds. And I sent them to Heiko. I said, grow these. Grow these. Grow these.
It's going to be his crazy pod this year, right? Last year we got those lemon bobs that were way hotter than they had any right to be. And that was a really, I don't know if I ate one just clean like that. But I know we went through a bunch of them and they were so hot, like just beyond what they should have been for.
Yeah, so pod season's coming. So get all different kind of burns going. Yeah. We're at 45 minutes, Greg. We better cut this thing off.
Yeah, 3/4 of an hour.
I'm tired of
cutting. I am. Joe Rogan, what the hell? I'm going to go do a 3-hour podcast here.
We could do it, though.
Yeah, we could stretch it out.
We could do it.
Yeah.
We can even have like almost like a naked news segment.
We get the topless bimbos. We could get banned from every kind of social media.
We could get our Zuckerberg patch.
Yeah. All right. On that note, we'll hit the road. Thanks again. That's an amazing challenge. It's so hot, just crazy hot. I can't.
Yeah,
my ears are ringing like a fire engine. Oh wow!
But I don't think I won't have any cramps tonight, which is great.
Yeah.
I've never had cramps off a single tube, even the hot ones.
I'll be happy if the cramps don't wake me up for breakfast. That was crazy with the hot balls. Twice they got me.
Extract.
All right. Thanks again, Heathen.
You're right on. Thanks for watching, people.
Catch you at the next one. See you later. All right. So thanks, everyone, for watching. I think we had 3 or 4 people at one point. We got Baker Sodes. Good job, guys. Yeah, thanks, Baker Sodes. Bob Kevin K said, good work. That's good. Real nice. Oh, what not Bob? 808. Sorry, not Bob. 808. Oh, there's Pepper Burp. Oh. All right. I got to go relieve myself. As always, I'll say good night and cheers, and thanks for watching. Whew, that was a hot one. Cheers.